welcome back to another beautiful day on my channel. My name is Karis. I go by Karis MW on this channel. Nice to see you today. So as you can tell, I have my makeup on and the eyeliner looks really good, doesn't it? But to get the full insight on why I don't like the products that I have on my face today, well, you need to keep on watching. So, yeah, I don't have any announcements or anything like that, so just don't forget to like, comment, and push that post notification bell when you subscribe so that you get notified whenever I update, which is not that frequently right now, so sorry. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright, so now we're going to start off with this Aqua Primer Mist from e.l.f. And I don't notice any more longevity with my makeup when I wear this. The spray is like intense. It's not very good. I don't like it. It is a little hydrating, but it just feels like I'm spraying water on my face. A little scent doesn't. I think it's overpriced for what it is. It smells like clean shirts. I don't know. It doesn't... It's a little moisturizing, but I don't notice any more longevity with my makeup. In fact, I don't notice anything at all. So it's not necessarily for me. It might be for you. That's fine if it is, of course. But not worth the money for me. Alright, now we're going to go into a tinted moisturizer from e.l.f. This has SPF 20 sunscreen in it with aloe, cucumber, vitamin A, C, and E. And it looks like this. And I got this off of e.l.f. because I really wanted to try one of their face products. Their foundation was out of stock at the time, so I thought I'd try this out. And I got some words. First of all, this is the lightest shade. This is lightest shade, guys. Like, look how dark that is. Can you see that? Compared to my skin? That is the lightest shade. And it is very blotchy when you apply it. It does not... I understand that it's not supposed to be full coverage. I get that because it is a tinted moisturizer. But it is also... doesn't apply very well. I don't like how it looks on the skin. It makes you look like you have sunscreen on your skin. You look greasy and oily. And maybe if you have very dry skin, which I mean I do, it might be okay, but I don't know if you guys can see on my screen. Do you see it like right here how greasy it looks? I look like a grease ball. It's not even moisture, it's just grease, and you probably can't see it on my camera. But right now I'm orange compared to my neck. Also, note to self with this, I've made this mistake with tinted moisturizer before. Even this one, I forgot that it had sunscreen in it. Do not put this anywhere near your eye because you will get sunscreen in your eye and it will not feel very good. That's all I've got to say with that. But, I mean, it has literally no coverage, even for a tinted moisturizer. I feel like it just spreads grease on my face. I'm going in for layer 2. It has barely any pigment or anything like that into it. It doesn't cover anything. And I get it, it is a tinted moisturizer, but I've used tinted moisturizers before, plenty of times actually, before I even started getting into makeup like I am now. I used to use tinted moisturizer from Arbonne, and I used to love it. It had a lot more coverage than this. Had decent shade range because this shade range is just ridiculous. I'm literally orange. I'm literally orange right now. Let's just say it how it is. That product is garbage. Alright, now we're going to be going into some concealer, and this is from LA Girl. This is the Pro Conceal High Definition Concealer. And the product coverage is pretty okay with this. Like, I'm actually surprised that it had as good as coverage as it did. However, again, shade range, like, this is darker than my skin color, and this is the lightest one I could find, at least in stores. And also, the squeezy thing is like a pain in the butt. Like, I hate applying this because it just it gets so dirty. I don't like applications like this. I just don't. So I'm going to use this to cover up some of my acne spots because, let's face it, that tinted moisturizer did nothing. Like freaking Hulk with that. I don't even know, bro. On my face right now. Just a grease ball, and I'm going to blend that out. So the coverage is pretty decent. It's definitely more of a medium coverage in my opinion. I don't really have dark circles, but today I do. And they're not really the concealer is not really covering it all that well. So that's just something to point out there if you're looking for a high coverage, which I do. I always like high coverage everything. I like to be completely masked. Then this is not a good concealer for you. This is good for me for covering up blemishes a little bit whenever I have more foundation on. However, with the under eye, it is a little too dark for me for under my eyes because you know I like to highlight under my eyes. Right now I'm looking pretty straightforward, but you can still see my acne spots. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can still see it in my side of the camera. And you can still see my acne spots pretty gosh darn well, and the dark circles. So overall, I mean, would I use it? I mean, if push comes to shove, I have it just in case, and I will, you know, use it for that. But, you know, this isn't an everyday. Alright, now we're going on to blush, and this is a cream blush, and that's why I'm putting it on now. This is an e.l.f. blush in shade Rose Royalty, and it looks like this, and that is a gorgeous color if I do say so. However, it doesn't sit on the skin like I want it to, and it is a little bit blotchy in my opinion, and it's just not my favorite. It's definitely got like that balmy feel to it, you know, like chapstick. It's like I'm putting chapstick on my face, and I'm not living for it. Again, with this whole greasy feeling that I'm getting right now. I feel like a grease ball right now. I'm not digging it, but I mean, other than that, it's a pretty color. But do you see the shine on my face? I feel so greasy, and like that tinted moisturizer, I feel heavy. Like, alright, I do not have a setting powder today, so I'm just going to use one of my oldies but goodies. This is from e.l.f. And this could be put into the bad bin. This one is in shade Sheer. It's just white because it does have flashback in it. But I don't take photos that have flash with them normally. So it's pretty okay for me to be wearing it. But if you are... I enjoy this powder a lot. It makes your skin look really silky smooth. However, the flashback on it is ridiculous. One time I tried to wear this going to prom, and my sister took a flash photo of me, and we had to fix that. Alright, now we're going into powder, and this one is ColourPop. This is a bronzer pressed powder cheek, and it looks like this. Now what I found with this powder is it is a little bit patchy, but the real problem for me is that this is one of the lightest shades, and it is still a bit too orange for my skin color, which I don't necessarily enjoy, as most people don't. I'm going in with an AOA number F13 brush right here, my normal contouring brush, and applying it. It is just a little orange, and it doesn't sit on the skin very well. It's very patchy, if you can tell. It makes my acne spots and my freckles like stand out like sore thumbs, which other bronzers don't do that. They don't exaggerate what's going on in my face. I mean, do you see that? Do you see how orange my skin looks already? And like, it looks muddy on me. And I'm blending as much as I can, but it just looks muddy on me. So overall, I'm not a big fan of this powder. I keep it for emergencies only, but as you can tell, my skin, I look orange. Like, it just looked like someone just spray tan the crap out of me. My hair is going crazy. Like, do you see this? Like, I keep brushing it down and gelling it down, and it just wants to stick up. Alright, next we're going into highlighter, and this I got off of Wish because I don't have a highlighter that I just like right now, because usually I get rid of them. I've tried this once. It is a fake Cover FX. It even says Cover FX on it, and I don't think anybody is stupid enough to believe that this is Cover FX. But it looks like this, and it is literally pure glitter. Like, it smells really good. I will give it that. It smells like light floral. I'm digging it. But yeah, no, it looks greasy. And I mean, it's definitely shiny, but it's got like glitter chunks in it. And it's literally just a bunch of grease on your face. I mean, in the monitor it actually looks really pretty. But in person, I look like I just bathed in butter. I mean, it's alright. It's definitely not the worst highlighter I've ever tried, but it's not the best either. Alright, now we're going to go into eyes, and I would like to talk about Kiko Milano. It looks like this. And this is the Smart eyeshadow palette. And it's got 10 shades in it. Those shades do not appeal to me. My dad bought this for me, so I feel kind of bad. He bought this to me when he was in Paris, so it is a foreign company. These shades do not speak to me, and they are chalky and patchy, to say the least. And also, for our eyes today, we also have these Concrete Minerals. And I've got 4 of them. And I don't know what look I'm going to do, so I just took them all out. I've got a green, which is called Temptress. A purple called Chroma. A blue called West Coast. And a pinkish purple called Angel Dust. So I think we're just going to jump right in to getting our eyes done with these chalky, anticlimactic colors that I'm not looking forward to putting onto my eyes. Alright, first we're going to start off with this shade right here, which is just a very light pink with a gray undertone, and we're going to take this on a fluffy brush like so. Ooh! Do you guys see this? Do you see all that fallout, guys? Jeez Louise. Powdery. Can we say? I'm like barely tapping into it. I'm like and we're just going to put this in the crease area. Yeah, we won't die with it. I mean, now these are just dusty as hell. Now we're going to go into this purple shade right here. And it's just a light purple. Do you see all that dust? Oh my god. Dusty palette. And we're going to focus this right on the crease. Nope, we are. I am not having a good time. Is that a shimmer shade? I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna go for this dark purple right here. On the same, oh, this is a number 8 brush. Oh, that one's less dusty. A little blending, it's working out, but I'm not in love with this color, so I'm putting this in the crease where I just put the purple. I'm putting it on the side of my eyes to make a rounded shape, as you can see. These definitely aren't crazy pigmented at all. Like, I'm having to go in a few times to build up the color, which is another thing I just don't like. I'd like to be able to go in maybe once or twice and have the color exactly how I want, instead of like 6 or 7 times, you know. I'm making it work. I am making it work. Alright guys, I am doing the best I can. So let's talk about what color we want to do. I'm thinking of sticking in with the purple theme, but this green is also kind of calling my name. You know what? We're going to go in with Temptress, the green shade. Just looks like that. And we're going to take a pointed brush like this, just a little small brush, and take some Mario Badescu and wet the brush. And dip it in. Wow. Okay. This shade is way better than the other shades I tried. I haven't tried this one. I am actually impressed. The other purple shades I tried were awful. And they looked bad. But this one has redeemed itself. Okay. Okay, I heard you. I see you. Now, it is pigmented, but it is not nearly as glittery as I was hoping it would be. It is definitely more of a pigment than a glitter. Pretty decent fallout under my eyes, if I'm going to be honest with you. So, I'm just going to dust that off. Okay. I will allow it. Now I'm going to go back in with that purple shade from earlier, the dark one. That purple does not want to settle with the green, if I'm going to be honest with you. So, that's a bit irritating, to say the least. So I'm going to take that purple dark shade from the palette and just swipe that under the eyes. Now for eyeliner, I had a couple of different options, all from the same brand. That just didn't work for me. I'm going to tell you why in just a second. But beforehand, I'm going to go ahead and talk to you about this one. And this is the NYX Studio Liquid Liner in shade... I don't know. I don't know what shade. And it's so pretty. This is a very pretty color. But when you put it on the eyes, it's not consistent at all. The brush is completely horrible. It flakes within a couple of hours, just like completely like just flaking. Like your wing, nope, you literally just pull it off because it dries so much. And also it burns your eyes. Like my eyes where I put it, it like burns. So, wish me luck. I'm going to torment my poor body for the sake of the internet and hope I don't get a huge eye infection. So here we go. My eye is already burning. Great. I mean, it looks pretty. But if you were up close and personal right now, you can see just how patchy it is. And I've been saying patchy a lot today. It's because I have had a lot of patchy makeup. But it does look pretty, doesn't it, guys? OMG, but my eye, oh. God, that burns. God, that burns. Okay, so my eyes are on fire, and they're tearing up a little bit. Oh, God. It's going to the trash right now, actually. Oh. Whew. Okay, guys. Okay. Well, I'm in pain, but we're going to work through it. So this is from AOA Studios, and all the information is rubbed off. I just know it's medium brown. And this stuff, this is gel, and the gel works mediocre, but really it kind of hurts to apply it because the bristles are so sharp on this. And I mean, the color, I mean, it doesn't have too much payoff, as you can tell. But it kind of actually hurts because the bristles are just so rough. And trust me, I love Shop Miss A. I love AOA Studios. Good, affordable makeup. Actually, one of my favorite brow pencils actually my favorite brow pencil, is from AOA Studios, which is on Shop Miss A. And I'm actually going to be doing a full face using Shop Miss A makeup coming up to a store near you. Oh my god, it's going to be so much fun. So look out for that video. Yeah. I mean, it gives some decent color, but garbage. Now for mascara, I've talked about this mascara, and this is actually one of my favorite mascaras. But there's a catch. There's a reason why it is in this video today, and that is because after about a month of using this I Love Extreme mascara from Essence, it will dry out and get really clumpy. So the first month of you having it, it's really good, but right now we're on the second month of me having it, and it is just clumpy and gross and flaky and dry. And it doesn't make my lashes look very good. And I've got some decent lashes on me, but I don't feel this mascara. Alright, and finally we're going to be talking about lipstick. Now this one is from Body Shop, and the Body Shop is actually really good. I love their lotions, and I have acne masks from them that I absolutely adore. What the freak? Some like daddy long leg lashes. Anywho, this lipstick, however, is like a lip balm. It's very sheer and glittery, and it makes you look like you're from, oh my god, I have like green/blue eyes and pink lipsticks and a lot of blush on. I'm like from the 80s right now, and it tastes like the taste of it will get in your food, and it's just not doing that today. I'm just... Alright guys, that concludes today's video. Here is the finished look, and you know, on camera right now, from what I can see in the viewfinder, it doesn't look that bad, but looking into the mirror says otherwise. Woo! I mean, the eyeliner is definitely on point, and if my eyes weren't burning right now, I would be very happy. If I knew that it wasn't going to flake an hour from now, I would also be very happy. But right now, I feel like my eyes are about to fall off. My eyebrows look pretty... They're decent, okay? They're not the worst, but they're definitely way more natural than I like to go. Foundation, which we just did the tinted moisturizer, I feel sticky, and I did pat down my makeup with powder, as you saw, so feeling sticky right now is not good. I feel like I look really greasy. Contour looks muddy, really muddy. Blush doesn't look as bad, but is still pretty sticky, and the highlighter just at this point just looks like I have a bunch of glitter on my face, just glitter. And lipstick, of course, I hate the color, I hate the texture, it makes my lips look really like chapped and gross. Like, and it's supposed to be moisturizing, so I don't know how my lips look like that. And it doesn't taste very good, and I know that if I keep it on, I'm going to be eating my own lipstick, and it's not going to taste very good. So, garbage. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. Again, if you don't like these products, or if you do, that's fine by me. Whatever makes you happy. And I will see you guys in another video. Mwah!